What's up, everybody? I'm Lamar. I sound Lamar. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm there. Hey, why I say? Hey, what a way to start that bitch. Though I said, what's up, everybody? I'm Lamar.
And
But
I'm
hey,
there.
I was
Hey,
still
that'd
thinking
be
about
funny
what we
though.
was.
Hey, that'd be funny if niggas start doing that though. That'd be hilarious.
Hey, I was just thinking about how we was talking about what we was just talking about before this. So I was still kind of role playing the shit out in my head and stuff. So I already had a different thought in my head and shit. But
Oh
let's get it.
me.
I'm there around the We back with Lamar, and let's talk about the winners and losers coming up this week. So let me pull it up. But yeah, I know I still had a fantasy in my head, man.
Oh god.
I haven't even really looked at the teams playing this week. You had a
You know
chance
what's
to take a
crazy?
look.
I didn't either. I had seen the obviously I just seen the Eagles and the Commanders on Monday, but I didn't really check out tomorrow's game. There's an early
Uh,
game tomorrow too. There's a 6 a.m. game tomorrow.
yeah, right here with the Buccaneers. I seen that first time in Germany. But
Hmm.
let's get it, y'all. So we're gonna be talking about the winners and losers coming up this week. In the first game, we got the Seattle Seahawks versus the Buccaneers. They playing in Germany, so it's Tom Brady said this is his first time in Germany, bro. You seen that? He was all like,
Yeah, I
and
seen
it's
that.
kind of. I thought that was kind of cool because when I was in school, football did take me places too where I never been. So it's kind of raw that 45-year-old quarterback still going places he never been because of football.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of ironic too, just because when I first started watching NFL football, I also seen that they had a Europe league, and they had German teams. It was kind of like a minor league for the NFL, but they had German teams that were basically kind of linked to like NFL teams. So like if a player was to say like MVP of one of the teams, I'm pretty sure he'd get like an easy tryout that next off season with that NFL team. But nah, yeah, this is exciting to be honest. Our first game in Germany. And it seemed like Tom Brady was super excited yesterday too. He was just very excited for the opportunity, and he just, he's thought that it was going to be a great atmosphere tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough because I seen the hell of these tickets sold out. But with my pick for tomorrow, I'm gonna go with the Buck. Actually, shit, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Buccaneers. I think the Buccaneers they gonna finally get a win against Seattle. Probably, hopefully, get back on track. Try to figure some things out. Seattle's gonna be tough though. They ain't gonna be able to just run through them because Seattle they got Geno Smith. They got a run game. Geno Smith's been taking control of this whole offense, so it's gonna be a tough game for the Buccaneers. But I'm gonna still take Bucks.
Damn, you got the Buccaneers. You're right though. It's gonna be a great game. But to be honest, I got the Seahawks. I think Antoine Winfield Jr. is still out. He's a big key to that secondary for Buccaneers. But I got the Seahawks. I feel like Geno Smith is playing really well right now. They have a solid running game between DJ Dallas and they had Travis Homer come back, two Miami running backs in Seattle. Um, Good, nice little 1-2 punch. And DK Metcalf, he do what he do as long as he stay healthy. So I think it's gonna be a great game. I got the Seahawks winning this thing though. I think the Seahawks gonna win by at least like 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and I've been betting against Seattle the last couple times, and they've been proving me wrong. So they might prove me wrong again tomorrow. But let's move on to the next game. This gonna be a raw. This gonna be a crazy game too. I just seen Kirk Cousins. He said it was probably the best of both world or the best for both of them for Stephon Diggs to go over to the Bills because he ended up picking up. They ended up getting what's his name JJ. So it ended up working out for him. But with the Bills versus Vikings, who you going with?
Damn, this is gonna be a great game. Shit, first time I think this might be the first time since Stephon Diggs getting traded since he's played against the Vikings. But
Yeah.
they're playing in Buffalo. I got Buffalo in this one though. I think it's gonna be a really good game. But I don't know. I just think, well, oh snap, I don't know. Well, if Josh Allen plays, which I'm pretty sure he most likely will, then yeah, I got Buffalo. But if something happens to where Josh Allen get knocked out this game, so I know he's dealing with some type of like elbow injury right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not going to really affect the way he throws the ball, especially getting the ball to Stephon. But
Was that
I
on
got
his
the
throwing
Bills,
elbow?
huh?
Was it on his throwing elbow? The injury?
Yeah, I believe so. It was on his throwing elbow, so hopefully it doesn't really aggravate him that much. 'Cause I got the Bills winning this one though. I think their defense is going to just really ball out tomorrow. Create a couple of turnovers. I think it's gonna be a really good game, but I think it's gonna come down to the wire, like the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter. But I got the Bills winning this one.
Nah, I agree though. If the Bills is healthy or Josh Allen's healthy, I think the Bills. I don't want to say it's going to be a runaway. I could say it being a close game, probably until like the fourth quarter. I could see the Bills running away with it, but
Mhm.
depending on how hurt Josh Allen's elbow is, I don't know. What was the injury? It's like a tennis elbow type of thing.
Yeah, I think it was like a something like what is like a nerve in his elbow or something like that. I don't want to jinx him, but they trying to say that he might need Tommy John surgery or something like that. It's
Damn.
kind of looking like some type of like baseball injury in a sense. But I'm not sure exactly what happened. I don't know if it's because he was throwing the ball just a lot, or the way he throwing it, or maybe he got hit in that elbow. I'm not very sure, but he a little nicked up right now.
I think if he that hurt though, I think they should have probably sat him this week. And they just said what they finally even said he was gonna play until this on Friday, right? They said he was gonna play.
Yeah, and this is
Yeah,
going to show you too, like how important it is to have a good backup quarterback because even though your starting quarterback might not be done for the season, but you might need to rest him for a couple of games, and you want to have a backup quarterback come in and not lose a beat. So they have a solid quarterback up though. They have okay, I think it's Case Keenum
yeah.
who's their backup right now, which is hell ironic as well because Case Keenum was playing for the Vikings. So and he was leading them to an undefeated season. So that'd be pretty crazy to see Case Keenum come into the game tomorrow. But no matter what, though, I feel like the Bills got this. Though I feel like their defense is gonna be a little too tough for the Vikings.
Right, because it's probably I don't know the Vikings really who they play like major defense wise.
Shit, them Eagle boys.
Yeah,
And
oh yeah, them Eagle boys.
nah, they played the Eagles. They played the Dolphins defense. Dolphins defense is really good. That was a good game. They barely came out of there with that one. But yeah, those are two tough defenses. I off the top of my mind that I know they played against with the Dolphins and the Eagles. So the
Yeah, I'm
Vikings
gonna go.
they struggle a little bit, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills too. All right, the next game you got the Bears versus the Lions. This two of the shittiest teams. All right, but the Bears been looking like they've been getting on track. You said the Bears gonna make the playoffs, so the Packers. I don't see that happening. Chicago ain't never beat Green Bay out to make the playoffs since Rodgers pretty much been there. So
Mhm.
who you got though? With Lions
You
versus the
know,
Bears?
Rodgers said what he say. I own you.
Yeah, no
Hey,
cap though.
that boy Rodgers let it be known, huh?
Might have been on, huh?
You feel me? But not on the Bears Lions game. I got him. This is gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a really good game because I feel like the Lions, even though they probably one of the worst teams in the NFL, they don't play like it. They're always competitive, especially on offense.
And they coming off
Uh,
a big win against the it was the Packers, right? Or was
was
that
it the
last week?
Packers? Nah,
Was that last week?
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
they
sure
beat
that
the
was the
Packers.
Packers, right?
That was the Packers actually. I think that was like
Yeah,
about
with
two
the
weeks
three
ago.
picks. Yeah, that was with the Packers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah.
But
Hutchinson got it. Yeah.
even though they came off a nice win, I still got the Bears in this one. I feel like the Bears they carried a little bit of momentum from last week. They scored a lot of points against the Cowboys. Um, I don't know. I feel like they're gonna win this game. I feel like the Bears. I feel like Chase Claypool is gonna have a big game. It's only gonna be a second game in the Bears uniform, but I feel like the offense is. I feel like in practice they're kind of game planning around him. They didn't get him for no reason, and I feel like he's gonna make a big difference for this offense. So I got the
See,
Bears winning this one by. I feel like the Bears might blow blow the Lions out.
for real. Now I'm going with the Lions. I'm going with the Lions going to win this game. I like you said. I like what the Lions been doing. They coming off a big win against the Packers, so I expect them to keep that momentum rolling. With the Bears, I like Justin Fields, but it's been last game he balled out, but a week before that he played like he's been a roller coaster. He goes up, he goes down, but like he's still young, so he's still trying to figure it out. But I'm gonna go against Campbell and the Bears. I feel like that Lions team. I feel like has more heart, more passion than this Bears team. So I'm gonna take the mighty giant. Small heart, but a mighty giant. Next game,
That's solid pick though.
I gotta go. It's gonna be hard to walk in and side of Chicago and win, but we'll see. But next game, you got the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. I'm going with the Jaguars. I feel like I'm fucking with you, but the Chiefs. The Chiefs should be blowing out the Jaguars. This should be a walk-in game for them. But what you think?
All right, so you're gonna be surprised because you said the Chiefs and the Jags, right?
Yeah, Chiefs and the Jags.
Right, surprised because it's gonna be my upset of the day. I got the Jags beating the Chiefs. I think Travis Etienne is gonna go off. I think Travis Etienne is gonna be the factor tomorrow. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout though. It's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a very good game. But it's another reunion. You got Andy Reid versus can't think of his damn name, but the head coach for the Jags, coached the Eagles. He was the quarterback. I think
I
he was the
can't remember.
quarterback of the. I think he was the quarterback of the Chiefs when he was playing. But
Yeah, I can't remember his name either. Though. It's the Jags.
yeah,
Kind of hard.
right.
Little hard. Little hard.
I don't know how I can't think of his name. But anyway, I think it's gonna be a good game though. But I think the Jags gonna win this. I think it's gonna be a really good game. But I think the Jags defense gonna play very well against Pat Mahomes. I think they're gonna contain Pat Mahomes. They're gonna keep him in the pocket, not really have him scramble out the pocket and be Houdini like he always is every week. But I got the Jags winning this one. I think Travis Etienne gonna ball out. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna be efficient tomorrow. He had a big game last week. They came off a big win last week, and I feel like they're gonna carry the momentum. I feel like the Jags gonna win this game,
All
even
right.
though they're
So
not at home.
with the next, so you going with the Jags? I'm going with the Chiefs. I don't know how the fuck you see the Jags winning that game, but next game you got the Dolphins versus the Bear. I mean the Dolphins versus the Browns. Who you going with?
Dolphins, Browns. I got the Fins. I think this is gonna be a really good game too. Like shit, I mean, it's the league, man. Every game gonna be a good game. Sometimes you never know who's gonna win, but I got the Dolphins winning this one. Even though I think Nick Chubb is gonna continuously, just ground and pound and just do his thing and just lead the NFL in rushing. Even though he's gonna ball out tomorrow, I still feel like the Dolphins. They're gonna have the edge over the Browns just all around. They got a better defense. They have better receivers. You got Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill, two explosive ass wide receivers who can take a 2-yard pass, 90 yards to a touchdown. But yeah, I got the Dolphins winning this one, man. I think Tua gonna be playing very well. I think he's been efficient for the past couple of weeks, and I think he's gonna continue.
Yeah, I'm agree. I think it's gonna be a tough game for the Dolphins though when it comes to stopping the run game with Nick Chubb. And they did, and the Browns didn't even end up making any trades. They was talking about trading Kareem Hunt at first, but they didn't end up trading him. So Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb running the ball down. They're gonna have a nice game against the Dolphins. I feel like, but I think the Dolphins gonna they gonna end up winning this game just because the Dolphins have a better team than the Browns. The Browns they're gonna get Deshaun Watson back in a few weeks. What is it, next week or the week after that?
I believe I don't want to say next week. I believe it's like the next 2 or 3 weeks for sure.
Okay, yeah. So Deshaun Watson's gonna be back in a few weeks. That's when the Browns gonna be a real threat. But right now, yeah, I'm gonna stay with the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Next,
it's crazy too, just because like when Deshaun Watson come back, they really have a great chance of still being in a playoff hunt. And speaking of hunt, Kareem Hunt, I don't know why this man want to leave so bad. I mean, like the Browns is a solid team. He's from the Cleveland area, or he might not be from Cleveland, but he's from Ohio. He's not too far around the way. I think maybe he just really want to leave just because he's not the number one guy. He sees that Nick Chubb to get about 30 carries a game. When Kareem Hunt, once upon a time when he was with the Chiefs, that he was the bell cow getting about 20, 30 touches. That when I say touches, I mean he was carrying a rock 20 times, getting about 8 receptions a game. So,
but you would think he probably also want the bag too. Not being number one back, he's not gonna get the bag. He's not gonna get as high as the bag. At least as Nick Chubb is getting.
That's true. But sometimes, man, you gotta count your blessings. You can't be too greedy now, cause shit, like
Yeah, you don't want to fuck
knows?
yourself up
Maybe
because you see it with Le'Veon Bell. We've seen it with a couple other running backs, but if he makes the right decision, it could be the right move for him. Go to a team like the Ravens, but I don't think that's the right move either. But
that was a perfect example. Le'Veon Bell won 100 M's. You go to the weak ass Jets, and y'all ain't winning no games. I'd rather
yeah,
go to a team that's gonna win. Like I'd rather be winning games and have money rather than be the richest person on the team and then be fucking 0-15. But
right, and then you still gonna get money off endorsements and shit. And then if
right,
you're gonna
and you in
leave, you
your
don't go to the
hometown,
Jets.
bro. And you in your hometown, you comfortable. Like, come on.
He was from Pittsburgh.
Nah, he from Cleveland or from somewhere in Ohio, somewhere.
But next, this is gonna be. I think this will be a good game too. Even though the Giants is, they're a lot better than last season, but this Texans team they got heart also. So who you got with Texans versus Giants? No Brandon Cooks. Once again.
No disrespect to Brandon Cooks, but I mean, shit, he not. I mean, I ain't gonna say he ain't a factor, but I mean,
Brandon Cooks is a dog. You
he
get
is
him a
a
right
dog.
quarterback, he a dog. But that's his fault. He
He is
complaining
a dog.
about not being traded and shit, but
My,
he signed a contract.
my bad. Hold on. My bad. Hold on. That nigga Jack. Yeah. Oh. Fan down. What's up? You on the phone? Nah, we just over here on this little live podcast. Oh, this is the middle of the shit. Yeah, but we Gucci though. We Gucci. But shit, Houston and Giants.
Let me
I
run
got
that back. With the Houston Texans versus the Giants, who you got?
Houston Texans Giants. I ain't trying to be biased just because the Giants in our division, but I got the Giants winning this one though, man. I got the Giants winning this one. I feel like the Giants defense has been playing pretty well. Texans they decent. They played the Eagles pretty well last week. They definitely played up today. They played up to par. You know, they played up to the Eagles' strengths. But I mean, they cracked down on the Eagles' weaknesses. But I think the Giants got this one. I think the defense gonna be strong, and I feel like Saquon Barkley gonna go off tomorrow. I feel like I think he gonna continuously do well too.
Yeah, I'm going with the Giants too. Saquon's gonna do his thing. Danny Dimes gonna do his thing. The Texans, I don't even know what's going on with the Texans, to be honest. I think they look good on the last primetime game, like you said, when they played the Eagles, but I feel like it's like all the good teams always play down to the bad teams on like when it's a short week. They tired.
Yeah,
They already know the team is ass. You know, it's hard to get motivation at times when you're playing somebody so ass. No disrespect to the Texans, man, but y'all know what y'all is. Y'all know y'all still in rebuild mode. Y'all could be wrong in a couple of years, but you know what I mean. You know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with them. Like you said, like some teams they just play. They be the better team, but they play down to the opponent's level sometimes. But like we was talking about earlier, to this the NFL shit. You never know who's gonna come out and play well. And sometimes too, those injuries really be a factor too. Sometimes some people be game time decisions. For example, like the Rams and the damn I forgot who the damn Rams play, but both starting quarterbacks might not be playing tomorrow, so that's gonna be a crazy game to watch too.
That's facts. Let's start speeding this up. There's a couple more games left, and then I still want to talk about Odell. But we got the Saints. We got the Saints. Oh, they're going in to the Steelers' home. Okay, I thought the Saints was at home for this game, but you got the Saints going into the Steelers' house. Who do you
got? Saints and the Steelers.
Hey, later, Jay. I can't even see you, bro, right now because I got the screen up. But later.
All good. Stay smooth. Have a good night.
All right, then, bro.
All right, Saints Steelers. Ooh, I got the Saints winning this one. I ain't gonna cap to you just because I just got word. Shit about an hour ago. Sources, revealed that my boy Minkah Fitzpatrick ain't playing tomorrow. He out for the next couple of weeks, so that's gonna be a big hit. That's gonna be a big hit to the Steelers defense, and the Steelers defense I feel like the Steelers defense is the reason why they even competitive right now, to be honest. So I got the Saints though. I got the Saints winning this one. No matter if Jameis play, even if freaking Andy Dalton play, I feel like the Saints got a decent system going right now with Taysom Hill. They throw him in there every now and then to switch up the offense, mix and match the offense up a little bit. But I got the Saints winning this one though. I think the Saints it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a good game, but I got the Saints winning this one in Pittsburgh.
Okay, you say you got the Saints. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints too, but actually, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints too. Like you said, I like they got Alvin Kamara. The Steelers, I don't even know. So the Steelers, who they got at quarterback right now? Who are they using? Who are they using right now as a starting?
They got the rookie.
They got.
I don't think of his name. They got Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, they got Kenny Pickett.
Pickett.
I don't really. With Kenny Pickett, he looked good. He looks like he has flashes, and then he'll throw some dumbass shit, and then he'll have another flash, and then he'll look at some shit like how is he even in the league at times. But I'm gonna go with the Saints too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I want to say that's and then obviously after this we're gonna record our predictions too, because I gotta get vengeance from last week, man. I was getting 3 of my teams they lost in the last little like 5 minutes. So we're gonna do some predictions again this week.
Hey, I worked you on that list though.
Man, bro, and it was crazy because as the day was going by, I was like, dang, I was like, these like the first 3 games that I lost, I was like, bro, you mean to tell me they was winning at some point in that fourth quarter and they let the team come back?
Who was that? It was like it didn't even with the Raiders. I think it was the Raiders. You had the Raiders and it was up 17. Oh, we both had the Raiders actually. And then they just ended up giving up that lead.
Bro, it was a few teams like that, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was the Raiders. Remember I had the Raiders over the Jags, and I seen the Raiders up like 17-0, and then, bro, I'm over here watching. I forgot what game I was watching, but then I turned back or I get an update on the Raiders game, and I see that the Raiders start losing. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, come on.
I think I'm gonna turn. I think I want to turn these last 4 or 5 videos. Let's turn. I mean, this 4 or 5 last teams. Let's make this into their own segment because these are all raw. These are all good ass games to end the week out.
Okay.
Because I like these. I like these last couple games. Even that Monday Night Football game looks good. Well, y'all should work them, but
you know how
Washington. You know how Washington is.
But you know Taylor Heineke though. I ain't gonna lie. Like knock on wood.
You can't.
Yeah, knock on wood. You can't sleep on the Heineke.
But hey, I fuck with Heineke, but he's hella inconsistent. That'd be his biggest problem.
I fuck with Heineke too, but like you said, he remind me of like the guy Pickett a little bit. Like they be kind of like taking unnecessary risks sometimes. Like I feel like they be trying to play like too like a movie type shit. Like
right,
they know they the backup. They know they the underdog, so they gonna try to go all out and do everything they can to try to like make crazy ass plays and shit. Even though Heineke's capable, but sometimes it's not. It don't call for it sometimes.
Yeah, no, Heineke like a Ryan Fitzpatrick to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he like a Ryan Fitzpatrick.
He's a well seasoned career backup.
Right. You know, and I could start on a couple teams for a little bit, but then he got to give it up. But with this next game, we got the Indianapolis Colts going into the used to be Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Who you got with the Colts versus the Raiders?
Oh,
the Raiders, they got to get a win, so they desperate for it. This is their season's on the line.
Yeah, this is that playoff game right here for real. So damn, yeah, this is gonna be a really good game. I'm excited to watch this one actually. Hopefully Jonathan Taylor plays. I don't know if he's playing or not, but
I don't think he is. I think he's out tomorrow. I have to recheck.
Yeah, he might be out tomorrow. But I think the Raiders gonna win this one though, just because the Colts, they in shambles right now. To be honest, they fired the damn head coach. They don't really have a quarterback. Don't get me wrong, Sam Ehlinger, I think he's the one that's starting tomorrow. He's a decent quarterback. He went to the University of Texas. He played, had a great career at Texas. But like you told me last week, man, that's college, man. It's NFL. It's different. And
I didn't see what everyone had. I don't see the hype in Ehlinger. I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but I don't see all the hype that they're trying to put into him. I don't even think he's better than Matt Ryan.
I don't think he's better than Matt Ryan either. They crazy for even letting Matt Ryan sit on the damn bench when he's healthy. That's fucking slapping the face to, I don't say a Hall of Fame quarterback, but Matt Ryan is a great fucking talent. But yeah, if Sam Ehlinger starts tomorrow, I for sure got the Raiders, man. I got the Raiders winning this one. I think it's gonna be an ass whooping, to be honest. If Sam Ehlinger plays, Colts defense is really good. I think Leonard is back, middle linebacker. Darius Leonard, I think he's coming back. But still, I don't think Darius Leonard is gonna. I don't think he's gonna be able to stop that Raiders offense. I think Devontae Adams gonna go crazy tomorrow. I think he might go for 200 yards. To be honest, shit.
I can see that too. I could see Devontae. I could see him being targeted probably like 17, 18 times again. Like I could see Derek Carr just feeding on the ball over and over and over. Especially the Colts defense. Well, when it comes to their corners, it's not that strong. So I could really see them drawing us some plays from him. Even Josh Jacobs, I could see him having at least a couple of touchdowns. I don't know about like yardage wise. I think he'll have a low yardage game, probably like 60 yards, 55 yards. But I could see him go for like 2 tugs. I don't know. I feel it. I feel him getting like a 2-tug game.
No, yeah, I think Josh Jacobs is gonna do well tomorrow as well.
So going into this next game, you got the Green Bay Packers versus the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys going into Green Bay. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I don't trust Green Bay. and I feel like Green Bay should. I feel like Green Bay could probably win this game. Green Bay's the underdog. You know, they're gonna be the underdog going to pretty much any game. But I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I feel like the Cowboys is gonna have a hard run game to stop with Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. He's over here fucking slanging it like he been slanging it. But who you got?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie though. I got the Packers. I got the Packers upsetting the Cowboys.
I wanted to go with Packers too. I wanted it, but
yeah, like not only just because we need the Cowboys to lose because they in our division, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers. I feel like he's tired of all this bullshit. I feel like he's tired of all this fucking like this talk around the team, talk around him, talk around the offense. I feel like tomorrow's a statement game for him. This is actually one of the games I'm really, really excited to watch tomorrow. I actually got work tomorrow at 3:00, but I'm going to watch for sure the first half of this game. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to go off. I think, like I said, I think he's tired of this bullshit. I feel like he's ready to kind of like, let everybody know again, like he's one of the best quarterbacks alive right now. So it's gonna be him versus Dak Prescott, and I feel like he's gonna get the edge over Dak. I feel like the Packers defense is gonna show up tomorrow. I feel like Kenny Clark, the D tackle, I feel like he ain't gonna let that running game get started. I feel like Tony Pollard gonna get stuffed. I feel like the Packers DBs they gonna do their shit tomorrow. I feel like the defense gonna do their shit tomorrow. It's gonna be a really good game though. I feel like it's gonna come down to the wire. It's gonna come down to like the last couple of minutes of the fourth quarter, but I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna do his thing, and I think he's gonna be great tomorrow.
You know what? Let me take that back. I'm take my pick back. I'm not picking the Cowboys. I'm going with my gut. My gut. I felt like my brain was telling me the Cowboys, but every time I be going with my brain instead of my gut, the shit start going left. So I'm gonna go with the Packers. I'm gonna go with the Packers, man. I think the Packers, like you say, Aaron Rodgers. He's under a lot of scrutiny right now. The whole league's talking shit about him. His fan base ain't feeling him. A lot of people saying like they trying to say put Jordan Love in now because Aaron Rodgers. He's looking like at times it look like he don't give a fuck if they win or lose. But I feel like the Packers know they got to get a win if they want to get into the playoffs. The Bears got an easy, like you say, you got the Bears beating the Lions tomorrow. So the Packers got to win because the Bears go up another game. The Packers ain't making the playoffs. So it's a must-win game. So I'm going to go with the Packers too. The Packers know what they got to do. And I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to handle business. But going into this next game, you got the Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray walking into L.A. to face off against the Rams.
So this game is gonna be hella interesting tomorrow for all the viewers, just because. It's gonna be hella interesting just because. We got two great quarterback talents in Kyler Murray and Matt Stafford, but both of these quarterbacks might not even play tomorrow. They're questionable for real. So, I mean, I'm gonna give you two
Kyler Murray
scenarios.
better put some icy hot on that shit, man.
I know he really should. He really better.
He always fucking hurt, man. At least Matthew Stafford, I give him his credit. Even when he's hurt, he's still gonna play. So if he can't play, he's probably really banged up. Matthew Stafford played through it all.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely give Matthew Stafford that for sure too, especially playing Detroit because when you play in Detroit, you don't got to come back. I mean, you shouldn't have to come back and try to play for them weak ass team. But Matthew Stafford, he's proven that he break a rib, he twist an ankle, he's still gonna go out there and try to perform best of his ability. But
Kyler Murray break a fingernail, that motherfucker crying on the sideline. Like, get your ass in the game, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
For real. But I'm gonna give you two scenarios. So if Kyler Murray and Stafford both end up playing tomorrow, I still think the Rams got the slight edge over them. But if the backups play tomorrow, if you got Colt McCoy versus I believe Colt McCoy is the backup for the Cardinals. But whoever the backup is for the Cardinals, he's a better backup than the Rams backup. So if the backups play, I got the Cardinals winning this game. I just feel like quarterback play is really a key factor in this division right now, especially in this matchup. They playing in LA too, but this game is interesting, man. I feel like it really depends on who the starting quarterback is going to be tomorrow. So, based on quarterback play, if we just so happen to say both starting quarterbacks are playing, I got the Rams. I got Stafford winning this game. I think the Rams defense, you got Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey. Their defense is fucking tough, and I think they're gonna win this game though. I think they're gonna pull it out.
All right, yeah, I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. I'm gonna go with the Arizona Cardinals. If Kyler Murray plays, I'm going with the Arizona Cardinals. I feel like the Rams. Fuck, Man, this pick is like you said. This pick is kind of making me go back and forth because I know the Rams. They've had their number against the Cardinals in recent years. The Cardinals look like they struggle against the Rams every single year for some reason. I don't get that because they work the Niners and the Niners work the Rams, but the Cardinals can't beat the Rams. So I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with just off the division, just because how I know them. I'm gonna go with the Rams also. I think the Rams, they've been having the Cardinals number. They've been knowing how to beat them. The Cardinals seem to struggle. I don't know if the Cardinals, I feel like because the Cardinals are softer than the Rams, the offensive line for the Cardinals is too soft to go against Aaron Donald. So I'm going to go with the Rams. So that's what you said. So we got that Rams and Rams. Until Monday Night Football. So this Sunday Night Football game, you got the Los Angeles Chargers coming into Levi Stadium and taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Who's your pick?
This matchup. I love this matchup right here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good ass game on a fire ass Sunday night. And I think I'm going to this game tomorrow too for Sunday Night Football.
No way, really?
Yeah. If the price is right, I'm going. I went to the Rams Monday Night Football game. I'm trying to go to the Sunday Night Football.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be cold as fuck tomorrow too, but especially in the Bay Area. But it's gonna be a great game tomorrow. This is tricky. Damn, this is a very well even matchup game.
Yeah, it's tough.
Is Keenan Allen, is he still out?
Yeah, he's out this week.
Fuck. It is hard to trust Jimmy G, I swear.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like if Jimmy G wasn't the quarterback, you take the Niners every week, right?
I really would. I swear, I ain't gonna lie. Like if Trey Lance was playing, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I got the Niners. But I just don't wanna take Jimmy G over Justin Herbert. I just feel like Herbert is just too much of a fucking beast. Like his arm, his arm talent is like second to none. Yeah, I got the Chargers, man. Especially I got the Chargers. Like even though Keenan Allen is out, they still play pretty well, especially with Eckler. They try to do a good job of just trying to give Justin Herbert the best weapons possible. But their defense is hella good too. So I think Derwin James gonna be the factor tomorrow. I think he's gonna at least have two key turnovers tomorrow. But yeah, look out for Derwin James and Herbert tomorrow, man.
No, I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers. I feel like ever since Keenan Allen went out, Justin Herbert, he hasn't been slinging the ball as good as he did before. And I feel like he's feeding one target in the game. It looked like he's feeding and it looked like he's not hitting Williams. Like he's not mixing his matchups. He's not hitting his other wide receivers. And I feel like ever since Keenan Allen's went out, that's been a problem. And with the Niners, and then also you got to walk into Levi Stadium. Levi Stadium is bumping every single Sunday, but now you got to walk in on Sunday Night Football. It's gonna be a packed house. I don't think Justin Herbert is gonna walk into Levi's and win that game. And the Niners seem to whoop on every LA team they play. So I don't know. But I feel like Nick Bosa is gonna be a problem tomorrow. He's gonna be on Justin Herbert's ass, making him make quicker decisions. Maybe throw one to Fred Warner. I don't know. I'm going with the Niners. But like you said, with Jimmy G, that kind of scares me too. If the Niners do lose, it's probably gonna be Jimmy G. That's the only way I see them losing. And this last game, the Commanders versus your Philadelphia Eagles. I don't even think anybody should be picking the Commanders, but you never know.
No.
It could be some upsets.
I think this game gonna be decently competitive. Especially I think it's gonna be competitive in the first half. I think the Eagles may very well pull away in the second half. But obviously I got the Eagles. I think it's gonna be competitive first half, but I think we're gonna pull away in the second, and I think we're gonna continue our undefeated streak. So I got the Eagles winning in prime time on Monday night for sure.
Yeah, I could see it like just because it's a rivalry game, they know each other's systems, so it could be a good game. But like you said, I don't see the Washington beating the Eagles. I don't see them going into the Eagles' home and beating them. But if there is a team that could beat them, they 8-0. So it would be some shit if the rivals walk in and beat them. Like I can see that happening just because it's the NFL.
Yeah, exactly. But like you said too, like I couldn't see it happening just because, knock on wood. I'm gonna call it right now. Like, knock on wood. I wouldn't be mad if the shit happened, but I just don't think it's gonna happen just because the Commanders too. On top of it, the Commanders coming into the Eagles' home, coming into the Link. Link gonna be rocking on Monday night. We might even have my boy Meek Mill come through and perform. You feel me before the game? But I don't know. Just the Commanders, they
like this and then like that.
You feel me? I just think the Commanders. I just think they organization is too much in shambles, especially as of late. You know, they owners up. He been on bullshit, but
yeah,
he about to sell the team. So it's not looking good for the commies right now.
Hell no. But that's the end of that one. Let's move on to this next one. This last little thing. We've already been like 35 minutes. Shit. Should be moving. I wanted to talk about Odell because Odell news came out late.
Oh yeah, Odell. We're talking about going to the Niners. Man, they Niners cheating, bro. They may not get Odell plus McCaffrey.
Hey, that would be some shit though, wouldn't it?
That'd be some shit for real.
I had niggas sick across the league, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga.
Jimmy G don't deserve all that.
I wouldn't be sick, nigga. But the only thing I would be sick of, I would be sick about is if Odell went to the Cowboys. I'd be sick.
Oh no, I can't do the Cowboys.
Bro, I'd be so sick, bro.
I can't see that. That happens. That had me throwing up.
Nigga,
hey, now that would be a good addition though for the Cowboys.
It really kind of would because they really don't have a second option. Like, don't get me wrong, Michael Gallup is cool, but CeeDee Lamb with Odell, bro. Oh my gosh,
I'll be filthy. But
with a healthy Ezekiel, ooh.
So it was reported by Adam Schefter a few minutes ago. Well, probably 30, 45 minutes ago. Odell Beckham Jr. would like to whittle down the current list of potential teams, which includes the Cowboys, Bills, Chiefs, Giants, and 49ers. As soon as possible, he'll have a decision by the end of the month. You see those top teams, though? I think those are pretty much the top couple teams that everyone thought that he could go to. I really don't think the Giants is a real contender. I feel like he just, showing them a little bit of love, a little bit of respect, just because that's his old team. But who do you got Odell going to?
Sheesh, this is tough, man. I really do not want to see him go to the Cowboys, but I feel like that'd be a good fit for him, just because they don't have a second option. I feel like Odell, OBJ with CeeDee Lamb, that'd be I don't even want to think about it, bro. That'd be scary.
It'd be scary for the league. With the run game. I ain't never been a Cowboys fan clearly, but shit,
man, and that defense, that
that would be filthy. I don't Odell into that mix.
That'd be filthy. But then also too, the Bills too. That'd be filthy too, man. Josh Allen. You got Stephon with Odell. And then you got Gabe Davis. Don't sleep on Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis, he get deep on you now.
Don't forget about Knox.
Dawson Knox. Yep, Dawson Knox. And you got they just picked up Nyheim Hines. He's a factor. You feel me? You got Devin Singletary. So man, if he goes to the Bills, man, they defense already raw. They offense gonna be super good too. Shit.
The Chiefs.
To be honest, man,
if you give him the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, though, that would be filthy too. Any team that he goes to is just a perfect addition to. I feel like as long as the social media not killing it, but shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say, to be honest, I can't see him going to the Chiefs just because the Chiefs got so many weapons already. So
that's gonna be a little bit of love to himself.
Exactly, like he gonna at least want a good 5 to 10 receptions. Because if you go to the Chiefs, he gonna have like 3 or 4 receptions. You feel me? Because they got so many weapons, they gotta spread the ball around. Like I think last year the Chiefs, they had 12 to 15 different players get catches. That was insane. I was like, man, they feeding everybody on the roster.
Yeah, but it could be good for Odell though. He's coming off an injury. Maybe that he's coming off of his second torn ACL in the last 2 years. So that might be the best fit for him, at least to show that he still got it, but also taking the workload off him a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too. I'm not sure how. That's honestly the question for me. That's going to be the thing I want to look out for, is how Odell is going to look when he comes back. Is because, like you just mentioned, he had 2 ACLs in 2 years. He just tore his ACL in the Super Bowl, which was in February.
Exactly. You can't be expecting. I feel like a lot of people are expecting a lot from him, but maybe they might have seen him though, because I don't know if he had a workout or not. They probably seen him recently though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Everybody different because when AP tore this year, he came back like a fucking monster. But
Yeah,
Odell. Don't get me wrong, Odell Beckham Jr. is definitely a freak of nature. But for you to but 2 years in a row with two ACLs, and then it's not even February yet. ACLs usually are about a year long, like a full year. So we
hey,
gonna
Akers
see.
came
That's
back
gonna
from
be interesting.
Achilles in 6 months.
You feel me?
So
You see? So we're
players
gonna
new
see.
breeds. But let's
Man.
see what we cutting down. So with the Giants, we both agree not going to the Giants. Can we both agree on that one?
Yeah, I don't think he goes to Giants. I think whatever team he go to, he gonna want to go to a team that he for sure knows is gonna go to the playoffs. Like
All
he,
right, so are we throwing them niggas out the window?
yeah.
Number two, 49ers. I don't see that happening just because Jimmy G's the quarterback, and I think Odell wants a guy that's gonna be able to give him the ball pretty consistently.
Yeah, I ain't just ruling it out completely, but yeah, I can't really see him going to the Niners.
Yeah, it's
It'd
last
be
on my
dope
tier
though.
list.
It'd be
It
dope
would
though.
be
But
dope. I see him maybe sign a 1 year deal for one of these other teams, then go to the Niners after. But he want to come into a team where he has to block, and I don't know if that's Odell's like forte. He will block, but I don't think he wants to be like majority of the time blocking.
uh
Especially off an injury, he want to go out and run a couple of routes. But the real three teams is the Chiefs, the Bills, and the Cowboys. Those are the only three teams.
I don't know.
Let's go with tier 3 to tier 1. So let's start off with tier 3. Give me your top 3 starting from 3.
My bad. I was gonna say I'm gonna go my top three, but not to go off topic. But I don't know why he didn't throw the Ravens in there. Ravens ain't like
I know why. I can name one reason.
why?
Lamar Jackson. And I'd be like, I be feeling like I'm hating on Lamar. I don't like feeling like that. I really do like Lamar. I like what he does for the community. I like what he does as a player. He's generational talent. But when it comes to throwing that rock, it's sketchy. It's real sketchy. The deep ball is sketchy. If I watch him, he's only throwing mid routes all game. And then when he does throw deep, at times it'd be off target. Or it's not, it doesn't have enough power in the air. So it's like it's over there fucking coming up, but they're hella slow where you gotta break it up.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right.
Oh,
That probably could be a factor. That probably be a factor. But
that's my
so
factor with the Niners too. Jimmy G.
inaccuracies.
Yeah, inaccuracies. Can't throw the ball deep. Arms not strong. Does dumbass decisions. Not a Super Bowl quarterback.
My
I could name a
bad.
couple. I'm just saying shit.
My bad. You said you said the what was the top three teams he
Yeah,
can go
your
to?
top three from the bottom to top.
All right. So the top three teams I can see Odell going to. My number one team I could say
No,
would
wait,
be the
wait, wait,
Bills.
wait, 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 wait.
Oh, three, two,
From
one.
bottom, yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. All right, so 3, 2, 1. The third team I can see him going to, or like the least team I can see him going to, would be the Niners. Even though that'd be a great fit. I feel like he fit decently well with the Niners, but I don't think the real Niners really need him. I think the Niners just need to focus on what they need to focus on right now.
Yeah.
Continue to get healthy, and they already got McCaffrey, Debo, Ayuk. Just focus on them players. But Niners are my third team. Second team, I would say Cowboys. That'd be a great fit because Cowboys are missing Amari Cooper from last season. I feel like they never really had that number one option this season. Even though CeeDee Lamb was supposed to be the number one option, I don't feel like CeeDee Lamb has really stepped into that number one role just yet. I feel like they do need a veteran to come in. And Jerry Jones already said that he would love to have Odell had a star on the helmet. And it's funny because just knowing knowing who Odell is, I can see Odell putting a star on his helmet. I can really see it. So Cowboys is
I
my
can
number
see it
two
too.
team.
I can see it, bro. And it really
I
looks like it fits that motherfucker. Like it
It
really
really
does.
do. It really do. And I don't want to see it happen just because I don't want Odell to play against the Eagles. Even though I feel like we're gonna lock his
Oh
bitch
yeah.
ass up. Even though I feel like we're gonna lock Odell bitch ass up, man, Darius Slay gonna get on my boy, but OBJ is definitely a threat though. Like I feel like even if he has a bad game, I feel like he's gonna take double coverage, and then CeeDee Lamb is scary.
Right. You
Like
gotta
even
respect him. You gotta
you
respect him. He on the
gotta
field.
respect Odell, but CeeDee Lamb is respectable too. Like CeeDee Lamb is
Yeah.
scary, like scary with a capital S. But I feel like I feel like Odell would be good with the Cowboys. That's my number two option. But number one, I can definitely see him with Buffalo. The only reason why it's kind of sketchy with Buffalo is because Odell already made comments saying he don't really want to go nowhere where it's cold. But I feel like Buffalo will be the only exception. It's gonna get real cold in playoff time in January. But I feel
That
like
could affect
Odell.
his ACL too.
Ooh, I didn't think about
That could
that.
be a reason why he's not going because of injury.
Damn, that's a huge factor.
Yeah,
Damn.
because your shit be locking up in the cold when it's that
Sheesh.
cold.
Hell yeah. Any surgery when it's cold, that should be hurting. Even
And he
bro, even when you
coming
get
back next
braces,
season. It
bro.
ain't like he coming back from
Bro,
he
even
don't
when you
have a
get
brace on.
braces, bro. Even when
Oh,
you
I
get
thought you talking
braces,
about
bro.
brace.
Oh no, like even when you get braces for the first time, bro. Everybody tell me the same shit. I swear to God, I didn't have braces before, but everybody tell me the same shit with braces. Anytime you get braces, even when it get nighttime, when it get cold, when that cold air hit them teeth, woo!
I bet I could believe that shit. It's like ice probably hitting your shit. Like how you be
Bro,
trying
it's
to eat
brutal.
ice
So
and shit.
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what Odell gonna do, man. Like shit, like you said, Cowboys is they in a dome. They ain't gotta worry about cold weather. So maybe the Cowboys is the best option for him. Even though I don't want to see Odell in Dallas, but my number one option is still the Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo they got the best option. I feel like they got the best chance of going to the Super Bowl. Von Miller is there as well. I feel like that would be a huge factor. He played with the Rams last year with Odell. And Von Miller already came out and said he talked to Odell. And he won Odell in Buffalo. He ain't forcing them there. He ain't trying to,
Of course you do.
he ain't trying to bribe him to come there. But he want Odell there, man. He want to continue that relationship, and they want to get the second Super Bowl in a row.
Yeah, that's funny. You took out the Chiefs. You really did. I get it though. You say he wasn't gonna be a number one option for the team, but I think my top tier list, I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say Giants my last. All right, Niners my second to last, and then my top three is gonna be. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as my third, Bills as my number two, and Cowboys as my number one. At first Bills was number one, but I could see that star on Odell. I feel like it fits him. I feel like he loves that. He loves the attention. That's why he went to LA. So why not go to the Cowboys, one of the biggest franchise in football history of the NFL's history. Go with Jerry Jones, make that motherfucker smile in Jerry's world. So now you're gonna have Odell Beckham in there. I can see Odell just smiling and cheesing with a big ass
I know,
Odell.
right?
Like
I can
I
see that
see
shit
it.
too.
I feel like it's his fate. He's going to the Cowboys, but with the
And I can see
Bills,
him just getting that number 3 like easy, like ooh.
exactly. It looked like it fit him. He gonna go crazy. I know it
That
too.
silver helmet just glistening. That nigga had a little visor just dancing like.
I know it's happening. And then with the Bills, like you said, with the cold, I don't think it's gonna happen with the injury. But I could see it. Why not? I would rather him go to the Bills because I feel like that's his best chance of winning the championship. But maybe he feels like his body can't hold up in the cold as well, or maybe I don't know what it is. But I think the best decision for his career would be to go to the Bills. And then with the Chiefs, they're my last team just because, like you said, I feel like he wants the ball a little bit more. But who knows? It could happen with the Chiefs. All 3 or 4 of these teams, it could happen to. But I want to bring up what does this mean for the Packers? Odell said he didn't mention the Packers in his list, and the Packers they trying to fight for a playoff spot. This was pretty much, remember when we talked about the Packers? I said they need a wide receiver. They didn't make one in the trade, and the only like good free agent that they have is Odell. He's the only free agent left, but he didn't even put him in their final decision. And I think coming down to the Cole, like you said, the Cole probably made a big decision in that. And I can see a lot of teams starting to build arenas with domes on top of it, just so they can start getting some of these players to start coming over to some of these colder or hotter areas. But yeah, what do you think about the Packers not getting Odell?
I think it's sad for the Packers just because, like you said, they was looking to make a run. You got a quarterback who's top 2, might not even be number 2. You feel me? But he's top 2 quarterback in all of the NFL. Just talent wise, Hall of Famer at that. And then it sucks because you got him, whittling down to the end of his career. He might be on his last maybe 2 or 3 seasons,
Right?
And you're not really building around him. You're not really putting weapons around him, and it sucks. It sucks to see because I want to see Aaron Rodgers get at least one more Super Bowl, at least. But I feel like Odell to put the Packers in there just because, like you said, the cold weather, and then also too, he knows that maybe I don't know. Aaron Rodgers might
It's too
not be the
much. I think it's
same.
too much dysfunction in the Packers organization right now. You see it. You see it
Yeah,
each week is something new. You know, Aaron Rodgers is going on, and I feel like it's dope that a player does go onto it like a show weekly and talk about the team. But I feel
uh,
like when Aaron Rodgers goes on to that show weekly, it kind of I don't know, like it kind of gives the locker room a bad vibe because Aaron Rodgers is so open minded, or he's so like open freely to talk about certain things that it
yeah,
could make you feel a certain way, especially when it's your quarterback, the leader of the franchise, a guy that's been pretty much made the Green Bay. I don't want to say made the Green Bay Packers, but he's basically like the logo. If there wasn't a Green Bay logo, it'll be Aaron Rodgers. And when he's talking down on certain players or he's talking down on certain things about the team, I feel like that kind of I don't like it. I don't like it at times. I could not like it if I was a player.
no, yeah, I agree. I agree. No, I definitely agree. I feel like that definitely got something to do with maybe Odell not wanting to go to Green Bay as well. But I feel like the huge factor just is based on like maybe the coaching and also too the weather.
Coaching and weather, right?
I honestly really think weather got something to do with like I don't know why I didn't really like I thought about it, but it kind of slipped my mind. But now that I really 100% think about it, I just can't see like Odell. I know he's a smart ass player, especially when it comes to football and protecting his body. He does not want to go nowhere, and he already mentioned it. I don't know if it was specifically him coming out of his mouth, but sources already came out and said he do not want to go nowhere where it's cold. So you got Buffalo, cold, Chiefs, cold, New York, cold,
it really could be workload though too, if you think about it.
Green Bay, cold. So I honestly just see like the Niners and the Cowboys low key. Like I could be wrong, but damn, bro, like it get cold in the Bay Area too. So I don't know, man. I just can't see Odell going nowhere where it's cold. I just can't.
You think it could be the workload? Maybe he don't want to. You know, he's coming off an injury. He doesn't want to be that number one wide receiver. He doesn't want to have to. You know, everything's dependent on him, especially right now. They don't have a receiver that they could trust. So of course, Aaron Rodgers is going to be feeding Odell 10 times more in the cold. Maybe his body's not
Mm-hmm.
ready to be handling that. Maybe he needs a team where he could come in a little bit slowly and then make a huge impact.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to just be that number one option, right? Especially not right off the back. Obviously next year, yeah, when he's fully healthy, but not right now.
Yeah, so that's probably the biggest reason why he didn't add the Packers in there. But let's end it though. Hey, appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for hopping on. Y'all gonna see Lamar's social media under there. Y'all gonna see mine.
Yes,
Good
sir.
little
Yes,
live on the
sir.
Saturday night. Long little Saturday night too.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, bye though. Let's end it right here.